dreams I'd make believe, thinking of sights I'll never see. I'm chasing a picture printed in my head. There's no time left. Images no one's ever made, colors I never could create. But if I could go back to this scene again for one more breath, taking every chance, I'ma give my all. We've been lost so many years. I can see my soul through a different lens, and the focus crystal clear. You know I'm taking my shot, and I'm coming ready or not. You know I'm taking my shot, and there's no way I'll ever stop. You know I'm taking my shot.
Deep in my heart I feel the notes, singing the songs I've always known. I'm riding a road I never thought I'd find. No words describe. Illuminate this world for me. So many places out of reach. We've opened a story that's been brought to life. It's ours tonight. Taking every chance, I'ma give my all. We've been lost so many years. I can see my soul through a different lens, and the focus crystal clear.
You know I'm taking my shot, and I'm coming ready or not. You know I'm taking my shot, and there's no way I'll ever stop. You know I'm taking my shot, and I'm coming ready or not. You know I'm taking my shot, and there's no way I'll ever stop. You know I'm taking my shot. These different paths we're facing, hop on the journey, let's take it. No matter what, I'll make it. I'm here for the treasure, I'm here for the treasure, treasure.
Stand your ground in the presence of a champion. Ain't no breaks when you're climbing up the pantheon. I know the plan too long, I got my handle on this new scene. Got the people acting all withdrawn, the world open. Wind in my back, I feel free, I'm in motion. Going too fast to release an explosion. Power too big, I believe that you're chosen. Like it or not, I bring heat, ayy. A road to victory's a tour de force. Change the course, we throw it down, got no remorse. Move with force, I shout it till my voice is hoarse. Monster wars, my heart be beating out of sorts. Ayy, girl got class, but you're checking out my ID. Know I go hard, better level up for my team. 1V, 2V, EV, IV, leaving KO'd, heavy spinning, no side beam.
These different paths we're facing, hop on the journey, let's take it. No matter what, I'll make it. I'm here for the treasure, I'm here for the treasure, treasure.
Team full of stars, we the best, that's by any means. In another league, at the top of the academy. Both thought it was sweet, thinking they could walk all on the team. Cap squad, time to give him hands, since that's what he needs. My squad is colossal, he just run me if they intervene. Feel like Miller opposition, bird to Chris and overheat. Dog him with the K's and I's, no matter if he close to me. I'll hound him with the piece, and when it flare, he turn to smithereen. Hurt his pride, it's a battle that he won't forget. Pull up in that thing, speakers bang, know what time it is. Know we party rockin' other lames, they can't get with it. Can't dance with the stars, you mug, moving too slow for this. Cassiopeia status, big boss, yeah, it's in the name. Ain't no playing games, putting any challenger to shame. Trainers like Vaporeon, trying to be a part of the wave. You can't step the glory on many levels you can't obtain.
These different paths we're facing, hop on the journey, let's take it. No matter what, I'll make it. I'm here for the treasure, I'm here for the treasure, treasure, yeah.
Time power, know that I'm the one to handle it. They unaware, bearing out chances just to damage it. I'm playing fair, not just no one else is gone. Firm, shaking up the scene and dropping bangers like a bomb burner. Keep a keen eye out, watch for your turn. They still say luck and leave it grounded and like all fun. There's back and forth, I'm sorry, but I'm not about it. Yesterday, oblivious the way the vision stays clouded. Feel like I've been part of me, one starting to hard to see. Yeah, charted a part of me, turn to scarlet, we hardly beat. I promise we can pull up with the fisticuffs. Got a knuckle sours that is fueled by herb and mysticus. Knit they claw for a dwarf in every challenge. Competition scores with no other road cannon. How could they imagine me being the foes dragging up, breaking the earth, something bigger than the champion?
These different paths we're facing. Hop on the journey, let's take it. No matter what, I'll make it. I'm here for the treasure. I'm here for the treasure, treasure, yeah. I'm here for the treasure, treasure. I'm here for the treasure, treasure, yeah.
What is up, my turtles? My name is Jimmy, also known as Jimmy Tortuga, and welcome to the stream, my friends. I hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day. Welcome, welcome in. Happy Sunday, my friends. Like I said, I hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day. It's another day. It's another day to get this Alpha Chikorita. I'm excited, and I guess let's get right to it. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this wonderful Sunday. I'm excited. We're going to get some cool shinies today. At least I hope so. We're probably going to get some repeat shinies. But, you know, that's kind of the nature of this hunt. We're going to start by not getting a shiny bird over there. Yeah, we're going to start with an Alpha Bulbasaur. It's not shiny, but it's an Alpha Bulbasaur to start today here, which is awesome. I got to remember how to play. It's been, you know, it's been a week. I actually haven't been shiny hunting off stream lately. I'm trying to be better about that. I know at one point I said that I was going to shiny hunt only on stream, and then I was like still shiny hunting off stream, and it's like, I'm good. Kind of want to leave that for the for the streams, hang out with you guys, and we'll go from there. So our last shiny we got was the Gardevoir, which is awesome. Got plenty of those. I don't know how many of these shinies I'm going to start leaving behind. There's our first Chikorita of the day. I don't know how many of these shinies I'm going to start leaving behind. The problem is that you can't necessarily just leave them behind because they just kind of keep... they're always going to be there once they're shiny. So in order to reset that spawn, Alpha Roserade there. In order to reset that spawn, you either got to knock them out or catch them. And either way, they remove a slot for X amount of time. So we got to be careful on that, because obviously removing a slot means that you don't get the spawn for 5 minutes, because it takes about 5 minutes to do the thing. I'm kind of hoping we get something over here shiny today. Specifically, you know, Charmander or Tepig would be awesome. I haven't gotten them yet, so that's cool. I was gonna restart, but I didn't get all the way down yet to check, like, where the Chikorita would be. This whole time I had an Alpha Shiny Chikorita right there. No. Shalfa Chikorita. But yeah, looking forward to getting this thing at some point. And we're going to go from there. Talonflame. There's another Chikorita. Nice. I still, again, only have gotten one Chikorita so far doing this hunt, and I got that off screen. And the Chikorita's in my party now as a Meganium, shiny Meganium, which is cool, but I just want the Alpha one. That would be really cool. Yo, what's up, Band Slam? How you doing? Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the luck. I really appreciate it. Hope you are well today. I see the Chikorita in the background, but it's not shiny, so let's keep it going. Awesome. Enjoy your lurk. I appreciate you hanging out. I really do. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And like I said, hopefully we'll be able to get it. I just keep thinking about, like, Pokemon Day and everything. Because I know Pokemon Day is, you know, approaching. We still got, you know, a little over a month. A bit over a month, actually. Like a month and a week or so, but... I just look forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited with the fact that I have the day off. I've taken the day off so I can be with you guys for Pokemon Day, watch the presents. We're going to analyze it afterwards. I'm expecting, and yeah, just looking forward to an overall good time that day, that weekend, and we'll be good. Chikorita. You don't see me? No. Question of the day? Yes. Yo, what's up, Chaos? How you doing, friend? I haven't done a question of the day, like... I know it's just like a joke, but I haven't done a question of the day in forever. Oh my goodness. So, but yeah, I look forward to sharing that with you guys, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. I am beyond excited for it. Alpha Squirtle. I think the only alpha starter I have so far is Totodile. That was a pretty cool phase. I got that one I got on stream. Well, let me rephrase this. Alpha starter in Wild Zone 20. I did also get an alpha Chespin in Zone, what is that, 17? Which was wild as well. Again, that one was off screen, but... It's actually kind of funny with that. I was on the phone with somebody. I forget if it was my mom or dad. I know it was one of my parents, and like I had to do my best not to go like, ah! I think it was with my dad. But it was funny as heck. So you got a Dragalge. Dragalge is the most is the shiny that I have the most on this route. I mean, don't get me wrong, I got a lot of the other things, but Dragalge definitely takes the cake there. 2 Agrons, 2 Gardevoirs. Very nice. Check the bird. Haven't checked the bird in a minute. That thing has shined a lot, too. Gorgeous. Gardevoirs. So no flowers and everything. Yeah, I can't say much happened between yesterday and today. I cleaned the snow after stream and got a couple of things done, and then just kind of chilled the rest of the night. Trying to balance things out, specifically like trying to get back into YouTube content in some way, shape, or form anyway. But I don't know yet. Haven't quite figured out a good balance yet. Alpha Gardevoir. So still kind of working on that out. Tonight is basically going to be the same thing. I'm going to end stream. I'll start my laundry, but I gotta go out and clean snow because it snowed overnight again. So I'm gonna have to do that. And then try to continue to figure out if I can find a balance to get me back to YouTube, because I really want to return to YouTube. Like, I really do. So. So far, no Alpha Chikoritas yet. Hard to get it when it doesn't show up, but that's okay. It's just waiting to show up and actually just immediately be shiny. And then we can move on to whatever the next shiny hunt is going to be. Which I'm still not 100% sure what it's going to be yet. I don't know. I haven't decided. There's a Chikorita. There's another Chikorita. 2 Chikoritas. Neither of them alpha. Neither of them shiny. No. I remember I was, like, complaining last time that I hadn't gotten a shiny in the middle alpha with the 2 of them that were spawning there. And then shortly thereafter, Alpha Glade showed up. I was like, well, I guess that works. And 2... What is that? Simipour? Yeah. Simipour. Kind of funny with a lot of these mons I had not gotten, like, ever. Like, I never had Shiny Malamar, Roserade. I mean, I had Squirtle Totodile, but... Gardevoir I don't think I ever had. And now I got, like, multiples of every single one of them. Roserade is chasing me. Alright, let's change it up. Let's go to the fire area. Let's go this way. There's a Squirtle over there. New day is dawning. I see a Lucario and a Hippowdon. Let's hide. Because with the new day switching, we'll get new spawns. Let's go! Also, I got water. Ow. I have less water than I thought I did. Lucario is there again. And then there's a Charmander. Alpha Dragalge. Now, I think that's one thing that I can say with, like, all the Dragalges. Hi, Alpha Chikorita. How you doing? I do not have an Alpha Dragalge. It has not shined as an Alpha. So. Well, we found our first Alpha Chikorita of the day. That's cool. It scared me. It's just kind of there. Unfortunately, was not shiny. Couple of Malamars. Gardevoir over there. I really am kind of thinking on what I want to do. Part of me is thinking that I should go back to the Regice hunt and complete that. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I haven't quite. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like if I do the Regice hunt, I need to set up dual hunts so I can do DAs and the Regice hunt at the same time. I would need to set that up because then I can at least get some phases while Regice doesn't shine on me. Oh, Chikorita saw me at the last second. I'm not a gigantic fan of dual hunts, but at least it'll give us something to do while I'm resetting for Regice. But a lot of the reason why I'm not big on dual hunts is because it takes away from either of the hunts. I know I did it for a while, but you know, you're constantly, you know, the only game that I can think of that I would do a dual hunt is Let's Go, because after I get the combo rolling, I can just literally sit there and just stare at the screen, fly high in the sky, and go from there. Yo, what's up, Nika? Hi. What's up? How you doing, friend? So, I don't know. I have a feeling we'll be doing this Zone 20 hunt for a while. But yeah, the sky is up. Yeah, I know. I have no ceiling, remember? That's why it's cold in here, Kappa. Wait, Nika, that's why you've been cold the entire time. You don't have a ceiling. The sky is there. There, solved your problem. You should probably fix your ceiling. Kappa. Mind is blown. Kaboom! So nothing there yet. Roserade. Nope, 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 nope. Another Chikorita there. Only seen one Alpha Chikorita so far today. If I was to redo this hunt, I would keep track of how many Alpha Chikoritas we see every day. I'm not gonna start now, but Tam. So, but yeah, after we do get the Alpha Chikorita, like I really am thinking it's probably time to, you know, kind of get off the, like, I know it still says 2025. I haven't upgraded the bingo board, but I only, like, I think I nicked like 2 things on there. I got the Arbok. Technically, I don't have an Arbok yet, but I have 2 Ekans. I can evolve one. Did I get anything else? I didn't. I only got the 1. So, that's funny. I still find it wild that I don't have a shiny Obstagoon. Like, I feel like I got so many shiny Zigzagoons, but I don't have an Obstagoon. Like, that's kind of wild to me. I said that when I put that bingo card together. So, but I gotta update that anyway, because I want to include some ZA hunts. Like, obviously, the Alpha Chikorita. I mean, I guess I could just replace the Arbok with the Alpha Chikorita. Like, and then call it a hunt. I could change the Greninja to Alpha Greninja, and I could hunt the Froakie in in this game. Couple of things I could do. I don't know. I don't want to put too many hard hunts on. I don't know how I feel about jumping immediately into Regice afterwards, though. Like, I get the Alpha Chikorita, and then I'm going to go into yet another hard hunt. Or long hunt, rather. Alpha Bulbasaur! So I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I just want to, you know, do what I said I was going to do. Go back to, like, Sword and do some easier hunts. Quote-unquote easier. So, I don't know. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. But at the same time, I really want to get this Regice. So, at some point, I'm going to have to, you know, rip the Band-Aid off and keep going for it. So. There's the Bulbasaur. And Roserade. Chikorita, it's not Alpha. Oh my gosh. More Gardevoirs. Roserade's way out there. Noibat, Medicham. Alpha Roserade. I got one of those in the middle when I had the when we were able to do the 6, so I don't need an Alpha Roserade. I don't need any more Roserades. I don't want them. I don't want any more Dragalges or Malamars, and those are the phases that I'm going to end up getting because of the hunt I'm doing. They spawn a lot more than what Chikorita does here. I still find it odd that I've still only seen one shiny Chikorita here, and I've already seen 2 Bulbasaur. Alpha Roserade again. And a Chikorita. Nice. I mean Roselia. Oh yeah, my bad. My bad. Alpha Roselia is right there. That's right. What's up, Roselia? Poke. No, don't wanna poke you. I'll scare it. I'll scare it away. I don't want to scare it away. Malamar, Roselia, Pangoro, Gorgeist. Look at all the cool Pokemons. I need to really go through my shiny decks again. Yo, another Alpha Bulbasaur. Nice. I need to go through my shiny decks again and really figure out what I have, what I don't have, and kind of figure out exactly what I need to do, because I don't think I've updated my shiny deck since the egg has come out. So I gotta get that. I gotta get that situated at some point. Maybe I'll take some time tonight to do that. You did mine recently? Nice. There's the plow. Told you guys it snowed. I can both one hear and feel when the plow goes by. Good lord. Doesn't help that my office is right in the front of the house, so it's close. It's closest to the street in the house. I mean, it's upstairs, but upstairs. Hi, Chikorita. You don't see me. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. It's okay. You don't see me. No. I see a Drampa and a Dragalge. But yeah, I gotta get my shiny decks updated and figure out exactly like with the bingo if I want to change anything. Oh, you know the other thing I did get? I did end up getting the Tadbulb for the Belly Bolt. So that's in the middle of the bingo board, where the Arbok is on the bottom left. I did get the Belly Bolt, so I'm good there. So those if I want to keep everything else the same, those two would need to be removed with something else. So that's cool. But I need to get that updated because we're, you know, almost 3 weeks into the new year. So I haven't gotten that updated. I gotta get that updated. Thank you, Nightbot. Appreciate the reminder. Feel like we've been listening to this particular one forever. Not that it's bad, but... Yo, what's up, NZ? How you doing, friend? Hope you are well. Leafeon, Crocodile, Roserade. I saw that Alakazam in the middle there. You guys can see him past the Gardevoir there. That is definitely one thing that I really want to shine. But yeah. Currently struggling with bureaucracy. Otherwise, I'm good. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean... yeah. I don't even know what to say to that. Other than I wish you the best, my friend. I really do. See you, Chikorita. Getting everything ready for February. The hoops they make me jump through. You gotta love all the hoops you gotta jump through with particular things. I don't even know specifically what you're doing, nor do you need to share, but if you don't want to, but I definitely understand that, you know, you gotta go do this and that and this thing, that thing, and yeah. Alpha Scraggy there, yo. Or Scrafty? Scraggy? I don't remember. I forgot him, huh? I'm not that athletic. Jumping through hoops is not my forte. Nope. Don't want to jump. Don't want to jump hoops. Don't want to do it. Just let me do the thing. No jumping involved, please. Squirtle. I mean, I know there's alphas in the middle, but I thought I heard another alpha somewhere. I see a bird. Oh, there's our second Alpha Chikorita. Maybe I could step through them slowly. Yeah, maybe. Don't want to get hurt in the process. Step through them slowly. Yep. So awesome. We've seen 2 Alpha Chikorita so far today. No shinies yet. Balba. Keep looking towards the bird every so often. I feel like that bird's giving me the stink eye. Feel like I need to run at it. No shiny bird, huh? I don't know. Let's find out. Bird! Nah, it wasn't shiny, Enzy. I like at basically the same time Enzy and I were like, that bird. That bird. Maybe that's why the bird's getting in the stink eye? Nah. Nah. Never. Yo, what's up, Marvin? How you doing, my friend? I hope you were well. I run at him like a maniac every so often. Well, I mean, he keeps coming back. I mean... And then I keep catching all of those shiny brothers and sisters. We are definitely seeing alphas outside of the circle, which is awesome. Nice. Nice. Nope. 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 Doing good, taking a break from Pokemon at the moment and playing Batman the Telltale series at the moment. I haven't heard that in a long time. I've heard those are really good too. So I hope you enjoy that, Marvin. I've never personally played them, but I hope you enjoy it, my friend. I want to play that game? Absolutely. I've heard the Telltale games are actually really fun. So, how are you? I mean, I'm a little stressed. Work has been kind of nuts lately. Not busy, but just a lot of policy changes, and we're going through a transition and everything, and there's just a lot of meh things going on there, which makes it not fun to join work every day. So that's not been great. I mean, still grateful in the position I'm in, because I know I'm still privileged in what I get to do every day, so I try not to take it for granted, but but yeah. And then personally, my house is having issues staying warm during the winter time. So I have somebody coming to look at it. Funny enough, on the 26th. To potentially look at the insulation in the walls and everything, and kind of make sure everything's up to par, so. But insulating projects are not cheap, so So yeah, just a lot going on, but you know, we continue to, you know, have high hopes. Kind of been honestly a rough start to the year. Not as bad as 23 was, but you know, at least I'm getting paid. Oh my gosh. Played the Back to the Future game as well. Nice, nice. Thank you so much, Marvin, by the way, for the 5-day watch streak. I really appreciate it. Is that like the graphic novel you can play type of game? I think so. Episodic point-and-click graphic adventure. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say I think that's what that is. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on there. But it is what it is, and you know, I will be fine. Playing it on the Switch, by the way, nice, very nice. What are we going to get as our first shiny today, chat? If we even get a shiny. I did do that 4-hour stream with Kong that one time. And I didn't get anything. That sucked. That day sucked. But assuming we don't have a day like that, what are we getting shiny? Are we going to get the Roserade, Malamar, Dragalge? Am I actually going to get the Alpha Chikorita? I don't know. What are we feeling, chat? There's also a sequel, second season. They call it Batman: The Enemy Within. Gotcha. I didn't know about the sequel. I knew about the Telltale series, but the one that you mentioned initially. I'm feeling Fletchling. Shiny will be an evolution. All right, so you think it's going to be one of the things in the middle. One of the alphas in the middle. Enzi's feeling Fletchling, so that means I'm gonna have to make sure that the Fletchling never comes back. That way Fletchling doesn't shine. So there. Take that, Fletchling. Let's hope it's not a Sylveon, because you know I can't keep that. I can't. Marvin claimed them all. No, I understand. I gotta go by my word. Want to get back into the Batman game before the Lego one comes out? When does that one come out, Marvin? I can't say I've been really fixated on other games, really. March? May? May 29th. There's so many sparklies. I need to get all the sparklies. There's a Bulbasaur over here. I'm getting everybody's attention. May 29th. So you got a good little while there. Oh, our third Alpha Chikorita. Why couldn't you have been shiny? I haven't played any of the Lego games other than Lego Party, but I heard great things. I actually have too. I haven't played any of the Lego games, but like I heard they're really good. Especially the ones based on movies. Alpha Totodile, how you doing, friendo? You don't see me. There's the Sylveon. It's not shiny, but there's a Sylveon. That emote, though. I haven't been really playing many games off stream. I somewhat started Age of Imprisonment here, but I didn't get very far. I mean, I'm what, maybe? I don't even know if... Yeah, I first played 8 days ago, so, I mean, I don't even know how long I'm in, but, like, if I'm an hour, maybe 2, I would be shocked if it's beyond 2 hours. Like, I'm literally just starting the game. I haven't done really much of anything in it yet. And honestly, I'd be shocked if it's 2. Touch. So that's kind of what I have. I want to eventually get back to Metroid Prime Remastered. I started that on stream and never did finish that. I got stuck. And I wasn't 100% sure where to go. I think I started watching a walkthrough, and I found what I was doing wrong, apparently, with the, like, when you can go as, basically, like, I guess I call it pinball, when you go into ball mode and you can do the boost. I was doing the boost wrong, so I gotta figure out what I was doing wrong with the boost, and I can get up higher than what I thought I could only make. So... I'd rather them see me than the Gardevoir. That's something you do very often, especially in Final Fantasy games. Oh, look at walkthroughs? Yeah. Well, specifically because I was, you know, I was lost and I wanna get further in the game. You know what I mean? But here's the other thing too, is I started the game on stream, so if I want to continue, I also kind of feel like I should continue on stream. I start over if I'm 20 hours in the game and I miss something. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Although it's been a little while, so it probably wouldn't hurt to do that, but I don't really want to. Oh, we got our first shiny is a shiny Garbodor. I'm gonna throw a quick ball at it if I have any. I do. Quick ball. Everybody was wrong. We got a shiny Garbodor. Let's go. First shiny of the stream. Let's go. Garbodor has special defense over speed. So that is sassy. It's a sassy shiny. It's sassy, Marvin. Too bad it can't be fat and sassy. Look at all the Garbodors I got, by the way. One of them was Alpha. This was out in... where was this? Yeah, Jean Sector 5. This is the Alpha Garbodor, the static one, out in Jean Sector 5. Apparently, I also got one in the middle, because this one is level 65, so... Wild Zone 20. So, I don't know if that one came in the middle and whatnot. Yeah, the one in the alley, yep. So... Alright, well, that's cool. We got a sassy shiny. We got our first shiny of the stream. Let's go. There we go. We love the sassy nature. We do. We love the sassy nature. There we go. Shiny Garbodor to start. Let's go. Oh, we got our third alpha already. Nice. Or is that our fourth? I don't remember. I'm starting to lose count. But that's what we want to see. The more alphas we see, the more higher chance of getting the shiny. That's our fourth? Nice. Alpha Squirtle. It's an Alpha Nika. Oh my goodness. Alright. I need to turn my fan off because it's getting cold. So, I know I said earlier that the house overall is cold. It's just the downstairs that's all messed up. So my heater downstairs is used a lot more, and kind of that's where the thermostat is. My house isn't zoned in any way. It's all controlled by the one thermostat. So because it's been running more, it actually gets hotter up here because it's running more, and I actually feel the upstairs is definitely a lot more well insulated than downstairs. Either that or I have a draft going on or something. Like I said, I'll find out more when the person comes on the 26th. But I just think it's kind of weird that I'm complaining that it's cold, yet I have a fan going in my office. Because it still gets really warm in here. Like, I didn't have my fan going at all yesterday, and when I came back from my break, like, it was very hot in here, in this office, so... It's the battle of the temperatures. No, Bulbasaur, you don't see me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I think I mentioned to you guys in previous streams, but we were talking about Pokemon Day towards the beginning of the stream, and I'm off that day and everything, but that's going to be an earlier stream. I plan to start at 8 that day, because if the presents is right at 9, I don't want to jump in right as the presents is starting. I want to enjoy some time with you guys first, and then as we get ready for it, so... Magikarp Festival, let's go! Sitting there in a t-shirt and complaining that it's cold is wild. Well, right. Oddly enough, I don't really like long sleeve shirts. I don't like long sleeves. I like my arms being able to breathe, so to speak, even in the wintertime. That being said, I do wear sweatshirts and coats and whatnot. This is like our third Alpha Squirtle that we've seen, too. Hi, buddy. If you're gonna do that, at least shine. Oh, he's chasing me. Zip-up hoodies for the win? 100%. 100%. Let's go, Marvin. Let's go. A new day is dawning? Okay. I'm gonna stand right here. I asked Dan for them for the return on Team Shiny, right? No Chikorita. Even in spring and summer, if I'm wearing shorts, I still have a hoodie on sometimes. I have so many old school A-Drive zip-up hoodies. Yeah. I don't typically wear a hoodie. Oh god, nope. No, scare the Gardevoir off. I typically don't wear a hoodie in the summer, except like if I'm out and it's like raining or something like that. Otherwise, the only other time that I found myself wearing a hoodie in the summer is if I'm outside at night. And that's more to protect my arms from the mosquitoes. Not necessarily because I'm cold. But yeah, like I said, I wear t-shirts all the time. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's like, I haven't liked long sleeve shirts because, like, you get the collars or something and you just got everything, like, I don't know. It just bothers my arm right here. It always has. And I know it's just a me thing. Because you got some really good looking shirts. I mean, not all of them obviously have collars, but, you know, you got to roll them up. It's like I see people roll up their sleeves anyway. And it's like, if we're going to do that, just wear short sleeves. I only have two, but they're the ones with the old Team Shiny merch and that haven't lost print. Yeah. I got a few things from Team Shiny. And it's kind of based on the Let's Play. I know I had, like, if you guys remember, I forget specifically what it was called, but it was a ROM hack. Where the lamp was MVP of that series. So I had that for a while. And then, I had the V for Victory shirt. For Victini. Ow. That was rude. So I have those. I had those anyway. I think I still have the V for Victory. I think the lamp shirt just got so worn down I couldn't keep it anymore. Because I wore it a lot. Also, it's raining in game. I got rid of some, donated them to the thrift store as they were small for me to wear, kept some of them. Gotcha. Lamp was the Soul Silver, yeah. Like I said, I know it was in Johto. I don't remember, like, the name of it. I too have that shirt still? Yeah. No, it was good. Good times. And Chaos and I were talking about, like, kind of the 2020, 2021 time of content in the other day. Yesterday, rather. And it's like, I don't miss... and we were talking about in our stream yesterday, too. It's like, I don't miss being locked down. But I'll tell you what, it was a lot of fun making content back then. Not that it isn't now, but... I just had more time to do it. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And then Dan had to leave us and go make this card game. Oh, the nerve. Right, guys? It was a crazy time. I still could order. How dare he? I still could order without going bankrupt from shipping costs, right? Yeah, that's the other thing. You guys, I don't know where his Team Shiny stuff went from, but the shipping costs were crazy. But yeah, that was fun. But it was good time. Like, I had the time to, you know, to do the YouTube, to do the streaming, to do the editing, as well as time to, you know, hang out in many streams, edits, what. When he was partnered with Onage, the import was so low they lowered the value of the shirts. Really? That's actually funny. I didn't know that. That's great. Hey, can we go back to that time, please? Shipping has nearly doubled since. That's why I no longer order G Fuel. Yeah. No, I understand that. I don't... I don't understand why everything is as expensive as it is. Other than just greed and all this fun stuff. Like, we're kind of catching up from when we were locked down with COVID. It took a nasty hit on our economies. G Fuel now adds all the costs for us EU people when you pay, like VAT and import. They add that cost to you guys now? That's crazy. Yeah, Dan's paying a lot of money to ship you guys when you win things. Yeah, I got that. I understand that. Like, it's crazy. And I still need to receive the most recent card I win. I mean, doesn't it take a long time to, like, it gets stuck in, like, customs or whatever, whether in my country or your country? Oh my goodness. Bulbasaur. The Netavade drive I still need to receive. Yo, that is another Alpha Squirtle. Oh my goodness. Nika, control your Squirtles. You got both Nobbies? Nice. I haven't gotten any cards in a while. Whether Pokemon or Elestrals, I haven't gotten any cards lately. Again, just kind of been stressed with the house and trying not to spend a lot. I know I mentioned to you guys that I wanted to go to Worlds, Elestrals Worlds in Vegas. You know, double Roserades there. My gosh. So I won't be, I'm fairly confident I'm not going to be able to go to that, specifically with what's going on with the house. So yeah, I'll get some this year. Oh, I'll 100% get some this year. I think he said April 2026 was when they should be starting to ship that stuff out. So I will get cards from that. I will. But outside of that, I don't think I'm going to get anything else. Touch. Hi, Charmander. How you doing? Scrafty. There's another Scrafty. I saw that, Chikorita. Charmander is still attacking me? Yo. all part of saving up some money finally. Yeah. And again, it's like I'm still. Like I said, I really wanted to go to Worlds and kind of enjoy that. Hey, Alpha Chikorita, it's not shiny though. Womp womp. But we'd love to see him. But I wanted to save up some money and go and everything. And I was even at one point talking with my dad because he likes to go to Vegas, and he was going to do some other things while I attended, but we would split some expenses to help it be less expensive, but I still don't think I'm going to be able to do it. So it's not an easy decision for me to make because I really want to go. Oh! That, my friend, is an Alpha Shiny Bulbasaur. Yo! I get this before the freaking Chikorita. I'm, like, excited and upset at the same time. Run! Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. Shiny Flog, nice. It is awesome. Like, that's awesome. Why couldn't that have been a Chikorita, though? Oh, that was my last nest ball. Hey, I got it! Let's go! I got it in the nest ball! Let's go! Shiny Alpha Bulbasaur. Ends up being my third one. Mild nature, special attack up, defense down. Kind of meh nature, but I mean, special attack is really good. XL, of course, because it's alpha in terms of its size. Let's go. Like I said, that ends up being my third Bulbasaur, so... Oop. I've apparently gotten 3 Squirtles as well. Very nice. Let's go. That is a really good phase to get, though. Like, even though, like, that could have been the Chikorita. It wasn't. But I'm okay with that. Let's go. And then Alpha symbol. All right. Well, that is good news. It is getting foggy, by the way. But that's the good news. Now, the kind of somewhat bad news is that leaves the or that removes that spawn for like 5 minutes or so. Also, it's getting foggy, so I'm gonna get rid of this fog. I don't want to deal with the fog. Lost Pokeballs? Apparently I lost a Pokeball. What did I lose? A Quick Ball? Okay. Thank you. Well, that was cool. Can't deny that. That was really cool. Thank you, Anzi. Appreciate it. Alright, even though I relapsed a bit and ordered some Elestrals when I found a shop in Germany who sold them. Hey, there you go, though. Like, that's kind of the best part, is if you can find a local game store that sells the Elestrals. That would be... That's awesome. I tried to get my local game store to look into it, but I don't think he ever did. And I've given the name to Elestrals as well. I don't know if they've ever reached out or if there was anything there, but I don't think anybody really wanted to pick up on it. And again, it's like, that's why I was a little disappointed, because as I'm sure you guys know, I went pretty crazy in the original Elestrals Kickstarter. But I have all these cards, but nobody to physically play them with. Like, yeah, I know I can join the casuals or you know, jump on webcam and play, but I don't know, it's not the same to me. I tried to get a couple of my friends to play, and Mitch played, but he's got other things going on, and he said he enjoyed the game. It's just he's got other things going on to really, you know, jump into it, which is totally fair. You know, I'm not going to make people play the game. But that's always been kind of my biggest thing. Like, I want to play the game in person, which is another reason why I really want to go to Worlds. You know, obviously I'm not going to compete, but, you know, I'd be able to at least play the game. Like, when I went to, what the heck was it called in Philadelphia? Gosh, I don't even remember what it was called. Too Many Games. I think that's what it was called, the convention there. And was able to play the game in person with so many people. Like, I even played against Dan. He crushed me. But I did play against Dan. But it was just a lot of fun. Even taught some players how to play. Some casters. So. I'd love to play too, but I'm the only involved in my friend group, and the casual tournaments on the Discord are happening at night. So I wait for Clash to work properly. Yeah. I'm hoping that they're working on that, because that was one of the things that it's like, you know, I was part of the Clash Kickstarter too. I didn't go super crazy on that one. But I did get like the promo cards and all of that fun stuff. I didn't go super crazy on Clash, but like that was supposed to replace their digital app, and again, my understanding is that like you said, it's not working 100%, which is too bad. So I really hope they kind of get that situated, because, you know, again, as much as I would love to play with the physical cards, like I can at least, you know, play Clash, and it would be awesome. I see a Chikorita way over there. Do we have our second spawn back? We do. I saw the Roselia there. That's right, Roselia. Andy, do you know, like, what specifically is wrong with Clash? Or is there too much to count? Like, because I can't say that I've been super involved in that. I don't know if you would know what's going on with it, but... It's mostly the tutorial that was botched. I can attest to that. When I remember getting into it and I couldn't get past the tutorial, which is weird. Which I found very weird. Boink. And the decks you have from the start now have ban cards in them, and it's not easy to find said cards and take them out. Right. They upgrade the ban list, but not the starter decks. Right. You know, you're not going to be able to change the starter decks. In a digital environment, sure, that's super easy to do, but in a physical, when, you know, I literally have a starter deck over to my left there, and I can pull the card. So, yeah. I think I made somebody mad. Yeah, the ban list. Yeah, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense and everything. Well, I mean, I'm sure they're aware of the issues and everything. And it's kind of unfortunate, too. Because I think Clash has really good potential and would help Alestrals a lot, but it needs to be working and functioning properly. Because before they did Clash, they had their mobile app. And the casual nights would actually... there would be one on Tuesday for physical cards, and one on Wednesday with the digital app. And then they abandoned the digital app because Clash was coming out. But then, like you said, I guess Clash never worked, and I don't think we've had a digital casual night in quite a while. I see a Chikorita. But they'll get there. Gotta remember, they're a small company, you know, just starting out. I mean, I say just, I mean, Alestrals has been around, you know, since 22. But yeah. Excuse me. Hello. How you doing? What's up, Nika? I watched one of the recent casual nights and it was pretty cool, but overwhelming. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that's going on right now. And I mean, I think that's going to be one of the things with casual nights, though. Like, you want to... Like, again, it's casual. Like, if you don't know how to play the game, just grab a starter deck, you know, and, you know, jump in, have some fun, ask questions. So, yeah, goodbye. All right. Bye, Nika. I don't know what I did. We lost Nika chat. Tears, crying. Another Alpha Bulbasaur. Stop. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's the other problem. It's 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. for you and you can't participate, right? No, I get that. Yeah, I don't even know what to, like, I don't even know what they could do to change that. Yeah, don't lie. I'm not lying. We lost you. You said goodbye. You're leaving. You can't leave, but... You know, you're leaving anyway. So. I'm cold again? No. Not again, still. Get it right, Nika. Don't lie. You told me not to lie. You can't lie either. It's not again. It's still. Uh-huh. It's nothing they can do on their end. We Europeans would have to do our own thing for now. Yeah. It's unfortunate. I feel bad, too. I think it was you, NZ. You like the fact that I stream at this time because it's, you know, it's actually a decent time for you. I'm not even sure if there are enough people to be honest. I think there's plenty. And again, like you said, it's like you can always reach out in Discord, you know, kind of make friends, see if you can make friends that way, and see if anybody wants to jump in and, you know, help you learn the game, play some casuals. You can always do that within the Discord. I know that's daunting as well, because there's a lot of people. But yeah. It's a little after 4 p.m., which is a nice time to catch a stream, yeah. Which is another reason, like, it's part of the reason why I've really enjoyed this particular time. One, because it's the start of the day for me. I can get the stream out of the way. Usually, anytime I have things going on the weekends, it's not until, like, 1, 2 o'clock. And... you know, I can guarantee streams. So, yeah. That's why I like Dan as well, because he would stream... he used to stream around the same time before Illustrals. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he usually started about 1 o'clock, which, I mean, if it's 4 for you now... oh, gosh. Math, 11, 12, 1. So 3 hours would be 7. It'd be 7 o'clock for you. Roughly. But I mean, that's still not that late. But yeah, I know it makes it difficult when, you know, when you're streaming so late. Depending on daylight savings, it was 6 or 7 p.m. Yeah. Yep. Because time zones. Another... oh my gosh. No wonder why I got the Alpha Bulbasaur. Like, I'm just getting nothing but Alpha Bulbasaurs. My goodness. That is wild. I know when I was really doing this, like really putting a lot of energy into it, I would record in the morning. You know, I would get like 4 episodes of whatever I was recording out. Or not out, but I would record them. I would do about 4 episodes, have lunch. I would then stream for, you know, 4 hours or whatever, starting at roughly 1 o'clock myself. You know, I'd stream for 4 or 5 hours, you know, till dinner time, have dinner. And then there were days after dinner where I would go and edit those episodes that I recorded the night before. It was a good, you know, 10, 12-hour days. Not to mention hanging with other streamers and everything. So, 'twas busy. I don't know if I would still do it that way. Now. Because again, I would really love to... I really do like the stream time. It works for me. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to stream at night. But like I said, it's like if I did anything, it would be like 1 o'clock. Like if I did change stream time and became, you know, and... you know, if I ever was fortunate enough to become full-time in this content creation thing. I don't know if that would be my day, but... oh. Oh, we can finally get another shiny Chikorita. Yo, let's go. Unfortunately, it's not an Alpha Chikorita. What? You see nothing. I don't know if you remember, but I was pretty much was live every day while working full-time and recording and editing on the side. I hardly slept for a year. Yeah, I mean, I definitely kept my sleep going. But it was definitely a lot because, again, that was my schedule for... I mean, it was specifically for the weekend, and then I also did some streams over the week. I was live, we'll say, like, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. And then I did my Sunday streams, or my weekend streams, rather. Let's go! We got the Chikorita, by the way. Let's go! So yeah. I know what you mean. But I mean, it just got to the point where it was too much. I was burnt out. Here we got special attack over speed, which is a quiet Chikorita. It's quiet. Shh. Shh. Very nice. So, unfortunately, it's not the Alpha Chikorita, which is unfortunate, but I'll take another shiny Chikorita. I wish I could keep that Alpha symbol on the bottom one there, but, you know. I still have a clip where I fell asleep on camera because I always streamed almost immediately after work and I was tired as heck. Yeah. No, that's crazy. Oh god, lag. Why am I lagging? Are we good now? That was weird. Oh god. Well, again, as cool as the shiny Chikorita is, the problem now becomes, I lose the spawn for a little bit. Yo, what's up, Dresser? How you doing? Hope you are well, my friend. And when it was a slow day with no, there was nothing that kept me much awake. Yeah. No, I get that. I try, back then I let the numbers get to me as well. It's like I remember, you know, I just remember doing a lot of comparing and whatnot, which just wasn't healthy and everything. But I also remember it's like, I remember there was one specific shiny hunting stream where hardly anybody chatted. And I was just, you know, going about doing my thing and everything. And then I remember going on a raid. And then I remembered raiding with like 20 people. And I was like, and nobody had raided. Nothing happened. It's like they were just a bunch of lurkers. And I was like, oh, hi, everybody. No, because I have my view count off. I don't want to know. I don't need to know how many people are watching. You know, what I focus on is just putting out the best content I possibly can. But I turned my view count off a long time ago. So, but yeah, that was wild that there were like 20 people. It's like that felt good, but like the problem is that got into my head afterwards because it's like, oh, nobody's there, and then I think another day I raided with only like 6, quote unquote, and that bothered me, and it shouldn't. Like, there's no reason it should. It's like because people have different times and everything and whatnot, and you know, they're not always going to come to your stream, and they don't have to be here. And I appreciate you guys that really are here. Let's see. I am doing good. Just trying to get my shiny charm. I'm level 47, trying to figure out what I want to hunt. Ooh, going for that shiny charm. You want to figure out what you hunt. I guess with the ZA, I would say, Dresser, I would say if you have a favorite mega, maybe even one of the new megas in the game, maybe you can hunt that Pokemon so you can see its shiny form. Maybe that's a good idea. That's up to you, but yeah. Nika goes, not what you did on your first stream. Exclamation point first. It's a doozy. Yeah, that's wild that I even have that. And it's funny, the VODs went on my actual YouTube channel up until like June of that year, and then I think I took a break because of my grandfather passing. And then I forgot that I was doing that, so I stopped doing it. And then later down the road, I made the VODs channel. I remember poking through my videos one day, and I found that, and I was like, wait, this is my first Twitch stream. I'm gonna make a command. Yes, exclamation point Dan's. Ow! I got thunderbolted. How dare. I'm trying to go after the shiny Scrafty here. Scrafty, ow. Be healed. I'm dead. But I caught the Scrafty. Let's take a look at it. It's in a heal ball, apparently. It is a hardy nature. It is neutral. This is another one. I have a bunch of duplicates here. Apparently, it's in a heal ball, because that's what I threw. I gotta get more Pokeballs, just overall. So, you have Pokeballs. Sassy marked. We got a Sassy earlier. The Garbodor was Sassy. I don't want to sell. I want to buy. I guess I'm healing my Pokemon. Gosh dang it. Buttons. Exclamation point dance. Enzy, I know you said something else too. I'll get to you in 1 second. Hold on. Where is... There we go. Scrafty. There it is. I am busy catching shinies left and right. Yep. Alright, and then I need to do some shopping. I want to buy, I need Great Balls, I guess. I'm gonna buy all of them. No, I'm not gonna buy that many. I'm gonna buy 200. That'll get me 20 Premier Balls. And then Pokeballs, I'm gonna buy another 200 Pokeballs. Just so I can get Premier Balls. So that gives me 40 Premier Balls. I think we're good there. Let's do some shopping. I'd like to sell. Let's get rid of the treasures and get some monies back. Okay. Alright. Enzy said, I never cared about the numbers. I just needed somebody in chat to talk with, because as much as I like to talk myself, I tend to repeat myself and then laugh. Yeah. No, I understand that. It's definitely difficult. And I found that during the Regice hunts at the beginning of last year. It's like it was difficult, especially more towards when I stopped hunting Regice. It's like it was difficult to constantly just being a reset, you know. At least with this Alpha Chikorita hunt, I'm getting, you know, I'm getting action. I'm getting shinies. You know, I've gotten 3 phases so far today. So it is difficult and everything. It's kind of wild to think, like, my content creation journey. It's like I took a lot of breaks in between just because the numbers bothered me. And it took some time and talking with friends to realize that numbers don't mean everything. And it took a long time to kind of learn that. Between the numbers meaning things and then comparing myself to other people that, you know, I shouldn't be doing that. I really shouldn't. So, yeah. Do. Alright, I think I might try bench resetting for Shiny Fennekin for Mega Delphox. There you go. That's a good hunt once you get your charm. You're gonna hunt for a Totodile? Good luck, Nika. I hope you get Shiny Squirtle as a phase. Shiny Alpha Squirtle. Let me rephrase that. Ooh, there's the Alpha Chikorita. Why couldn't you be shiny? Not in W20, though? Oh. Okay. Never mind. I wish you the best for your Totodile, though. I forget there's other ways to get the Totodile now because of the hyperspaces. I kind of blacked that out of my mind. Oh, yeah, this game had DLC. Alright, I think I'm caught up with chat. If I did miss it, just repost, please. But I think I got everybody. Jimmy just throwing shade, wishing Nika to phase. Well, yes and no. Like, it's throwing shade, but Squirtle is her favorite Pokemon, so it's like, I'd be happy with an Alpha Squirtle. But I also was assuming she was doing it in Wild Zone 20, so... that was my bad. I assumed. Never assumed. Never should assumed. Alright, so I think that was my third... That Bulbasaur is my third Alpha starter, by the way. So I got Totodile, I got Chespin, and now Bulbasaur. Why can't one of it be a Chikorita? There's a shiny Squirtle over there. Why? This one's going in a quick ball. He fell in the water. Squirtle, what happened? You don't see me. You just interrupted his bath? I did. He didn't exactly gracefully jump in the bathtub either. Or in the lake. He just kind of fell in. Yo, what's up, Couch Potato? How you doing, friend? Name it Nika? I gotta catch it first. Hold on. He is too close. That Squirtle jam is, like, perfect for this. Get in the ball! Got it. How many Squirtles do I have named Nika now? Well, I got the Blastoise named Nika. Nature lonely like you? No, it's a sassy Squirtle. Definitely naming it Nika. There you go. Now you can enjoy your other friendos. There you go. Boom. What's the context for the name Nika? So, my mod there, Nico Coca-Cola, I accidentally called her Nika at one point, and it's just kind of stuck. And Squirtle is her favorite Pokemon. Let's see. There you are. Name all your Squirtles, Nika. Ah! I almost moved my entire layout. I got an idea. I got a brilliant idea. She knows what I'm doing. And it's funny, this one's already named Nika. Gold. Nika. All in different Pokeballs, too. What if I get a fifth one? I got a plan for that one. Don't worry. How do I save? There we go. I got a perfect plan for that one. Don't worry. The Blastoise will be named Nika, but I've got a Squirtle named N, a Squirtle named I, Squirtle named C, Squirtle named A. There you go. Boom. He's gonna spell out your username. It doesn't fit in the boxes. Alright, did I save after that Squirtle? I'm sure I did, but I'm gonna save again. I don't remember if... I just saved, but I don't remember if I saved. Better save again. It autosaves? I know it does. But I don't trust autosaves. Even though I know it works. I don't trust it. I don't feel like it's the game's job to make sure that I saved my game. Better save than sorry. Ha, 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 I get it. I get it. Excuse me. BRB dungeon? Wait, before you go, Nika. Bird! I did it. Childhood trauma of losing 5 hours of progress? Yep. 100%. Oh, I remember there was one time I was playing Pokemon Blue. I was playing on my transfer pack on my N64. And I was plowing through the game. I was having so much fun doing all of this. And I was playing for the entire day. And all of a sudden, the game froze. Because sometimes the transfer pack has issues and everything. So, and I think I was just about to fight my rival in the Saffron Tower in Silphco. When I had to reset the game, I found myself, I think I was back in, it was somewhat of the beginning of the game. I think I had just gotten the Cerulean badge. The second badge. And I was so mad because I hadn't saved at all between then. So yeah, hours of progress lost. And that's just one example. Nope, nope, nope. I had to beat the same gym leader in Emerald multiple times. Yeah. Yep, so basically same thing. The game froze or you turned it off thinking you had saved and you didn't actually. That's why it's like a fear. It's like you just save multiple times. Did I save? Don't know, better save again. If you don't know, just save. Ah, goodness. And like I said, that's just one of the many, many times where I lost my progress on things. I still remember the worst day in my gaming childhood. I lost my whole Pokemon Yellow save file because something hit the back of my Game Boy cartridge and it restarted the Game Boy. And all I could do was start a new game. Oh, no. I wonder if, like, the battery inside got loose a little bit at one point and... Like I said, that ended up causing you to lose your save file. That is so unfortunate. No, I remember I had Pokemon. I had Pokemon Gold. Was the very first Pokedex I had ever gotten. And I had a bunch of teams. I had a Johto team. I had a Kanto team. I had what I considered the best team. I was building up a different team. Like, I put a ton of time in this save file. And I remember going back into it years later. And I guess the battery had died internally. And all of that progress is sadly gone. And I was upset. You know, that's a different type of thing, but I was upset. It was a finished file, Pokedex complete and everything. Yep. Similar to what I was saying. Is Pokemon Yellow? Oh my gosh. Yep, the limitations of technology back then. You put the save file on the cartridge rather than the memory of the system itself. And it didn't save to like a hard drive either. Yeah, that's flash memory. That's basically what it's called. You lose power to that flash memory, it forgets. Like, that's just it. That's wild to think about. Yo, Couch Potato, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on into the Tortuga Shell. Thank you so much. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the middle. Nope, not it. I'm scared to transfer my stuff once I get to Switch 2. What if something happens and my stuff is gone? While it is a possibility, I'm not saying never say never. There are a lot more safe things in place nowadays than there was back then. NZ, I did it, and I had no issues. So I think you'll be fine. Just, you know, make sure both systems are plugged in. And as long as they're close to one another, like, I don't even think you need the internet access for it. You'll need the internet access to initially set it up, but as far as to move your stuff over, it uses local communication, from my understanding. So I think you'll be fine. Now, again, never say never, you know, but the odds of it happening compared to back in the day is a lot less. I probably will transfer all my shinies in home regardless. That is a good idea. I don't think that's a bad idea. I'm here for a few minutes. Hi, here for a few minutes. I'm Jimmy. What's up? Don't mind me just grabbing the sparkly. ZA or Arceus? They both have their perks, but overall I liked Arceus better. I thought you could do a little bit more with Arceus. The exploring was more entertaining, and you know, come on, you can't beat a first time experience like Arceus. Like Arceus was like, while it didn't have the best replayability, the first time playing that game was amazing. So yeah, I'm Jami. Oh, my bad. I'm Jami now. So I'm Yamage Tortuga. Am I allowed to make dad jokes like that? I have a cat. I'm a dad to my cat, so yes? Question mark? ZA I like because the shiny hunting is more interesting. I've really enjoyed hunting in Zone 20. Even if I am getting the same shinies over and over again, it's like, again, like the Bulbasaur reaction is awesome. You know, the fact that I can get any of the alphas in the middle shiny while I'm doing this particular hunt is just, it's awesome. I still need a Lucario. Like, I say that because the Lucario's in the middle, but I still need a lot of the shinies, so I think shiny hunting in this game is better. Not that it was bad in Arceus, but I think MMOs, mass outbreaks, ruined Arceus shiny hunting for me. BRB sounds good. Hello. And the battle system in this game was much better. I remember seeing a shiny Psyduck going off my screen in Violet. Thankfully, I no longer have to suffer the same fate in ZA. That is true. That is very true. Yep, once you're close enough for the shiny stays in the game. Up to 10 of them. Your most recent shinies. Up to 10 of them until you either battle them, catch them, or they run away or despawn. You make them despawn. Yeah. No, no, you don't see me. Though it makes this particular hunt a little bit of a challenge, because if I don't want the shiny, say like a Roserade or something, or a Gardevoir, I can't just run away and it'll disappear and become something else. So, yeah. Alpha Chikorita, not shiny though. That's their 6th one. Excuse me. Good lord. Alpha Gardevoir. Hello, friend. How are you? I'm gonna go this way. You don't see me. Well, you don't see me, but the middle one did. No! Morning sun. The bird's back. Time to bench reset for Shiny Fennekin in Zone 18. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. Why don't you Shiny Hunt in Hyperspace, Lumios? Because this is how I started this hunt. This was before the DLC. And this is the way that I want to get it. I think Hyperspace Lumios makes this hunt way too easy overall. I understand that I need to get the proper donut recipe situated, as well as find the Chikoritas. And then once I get that, it would be easier. But I would rather do it this way. I'm not a gigantic fan of Sparkling Power overall. I think that kind of ruins shiny hunting for me personally in Scarlet and Violet. Again, I think it makes the hunt a little too easy. So I'm choosing to make it a little harder on myself by doing it this way. That being said, I do have the shiny charm. Yo, welcome back, Nika. It kind of doesn't. No, I know. Again, I understand you gotta find the right donut, and then you gotta find the right hyperspace. But, like, once you do that, it's basically almost guaranteed. The rolls get so low. Like, my ideal donut would be Alpha Power level 3, Grass level 3. I find a Chikorita spawn, and I think the odds drop to like 1 in 292 or something, and then with the Alpha level 3, like, almost all of them will be Alpha all the time. Like I said, in the end, once you get to that part, it's, like I said, it's almost guaranteed. And then it's just, even if I did just find a Chikorita spawn instead of doing it this way, it's just naturally going to be easier because of the amount of Chikoritas that are spawning. You're always guaranteed the 5 or 6 spawns, whatever's in there. You know what I mean? So, 1 in 512. Alright, so it's a little less than I thought. Or a little higher than I thought, but still. It basically drops it in half. One in 512, 1 in 500. Regardless, it's like, I know shiny charm odds are like 1 in, I guess shiny odd charms are 1 in 1024 in this game. So drops it in half at 1 in 512 or even 1 in 500. It's a little over half, but like I said, it still, my point is that it makes it that much easier. I mean, I guess the other way that I can do it without having to worry about the donuts is just kind of run into whatever hyperspace has Chikorita. And then just do it that way, but I don't know. Don't you guys think it would be more exciting for me to get it this way? Like, I know y'all want to see me get it, and I appreciate that, of course. But don't you think it'll be exciting for me to get it this way? Odds are 1 in 1024. with a 1 in 100 chance of it being Alpha on a Chikorita is a 15% spawn chance here. I don't know, I had a pretty good reaction for that Bulbasaur, so imagine Chikorita. A new day is dawning. Uh-oh. I see a Bulbasaur. What's the other thing over here? I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't see it, chat. I just dropped the controller. Double Gardevoir over there. Oh. I am just going crazy here. I don't want you. You're going in a Dusk Ball. Burn it? I want to, but... No shiny left behind, right? That's gonna be a good reaction. I'm like, huh, I don't want this. Dump the dupes. No more dupes. Guys, I found a shiny Alpha Roselia, totally a Roselia. Wah! I got it. I got it. Yeah! I got it before it could turn around. Let's go! I mean, I don't want this thing. Celery stew, that's right. You were in the wrong spot there, buddy. Special defense over defense? It's a gentle flower. I need to make room for it. What? Oh, goody. Well, this will be fun. Wait. This one actually matters. There, rearranged. Keep my boxes organized. I made the mistake of getting up and getting a beverage again, Jimmy. Oh. Uh-oh. Where are all my other mons? I got rid of them. I mean, I got a couple of mons here. Like, I got the legendaries here, and then just a couple of random ones that I caught. But... And then I got flowers and a Blastoise and Meganium. Oh yeah, AZ's Floette. Why is that over here? This needs to be here. Your chair is occupied? Oh, I see. I see what you mean now. I don't know why I have 2 random flowers, but I cleaned out my boxes and, for the most part, only keeping shinies. Your chair is occupied. Cat. Excuse me. Alright, so what did we just get? Roselia. Right? Roselia, totally a Roselia. Alright, fine. Roserade. I don't even remember. I picked this one. And this one was Alpha, so we bring the Alpha symbol out. Some pretty good phases on this hunt, not gonna lie. Hey, one of you guys over here can be shiny too, please. You know, that would be great. Alpha Charmander be shiny? I see Lucario. How often do I stream? I stream every weekend at 9 a.m. both days, Saturday and Sunday. I managed to sit down, but I'm only sitting on a third of it because Nemi doesn't care if I'm comfortable. Yep, that's cat. You try to pick up the cat and it fights you. It bites you. It's feisty. But yeah, I'm live every Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. That's Eastern time, by the way. Yo, Couch Potato, wishing everyone in chat a nice day. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Nah, she wouldn't, but I know she's been waiting a while hours, so I let her for a bit. Yeah, that's fair. That is perfectly fair. Another Roserade. My cat... excuse me. My cat used to do that, and then... And then even before I got new chairs, he would stop doing it. He stopped doing it. He stopped jumping in my chair. But I don't think he likes my current chair. See you next Saturday then. Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the follow, and happy you enjoyed your time here, my friend. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day. Boink. I got a tiny mushroom. I got a chesto berry. And another tiny mushroom. Let's go. Oh, let's go. We are very lucky with our cats, actually. All of them are extremely loving towards us. We can do whatever we want. They don't bite or scratch. 4 of them. Nice. No, that is exciting. I mean, I more or less can do that with my cat. Like I said, it's more or less, I mean, he does have his limits. But, like, he will let you know well in advance, and he tolerates a lot. So, I try not to push that either, because if I do that too much, he's going to stop tolerating it, and then he's going to get aggressive. So, I don't take advantage of that. That doesn't say I don't mess with him from time to time, but... It's kind of funny. I think about when we started streaming in the house. Like, he used to jump on the desk right here and lay over my arm while I was shiny hunting. I think I spooked the Gardevoir. I did. That one I don't care. That doesn't have a potential Chikorita. Alright, let's see. What else we got? What else we got? Do, 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 do. Got a Chikorita there. Raichu, Metagross. And that's it. I once again tell you that the shinies in, or the lack there of shinies in the middle there. I am officially complaining. That means something's gonna be shiny in the middle there, right? At least I hope so. The oldest male one and the cat who are currently behind me do as well, but she sleeps everywhere anyways. That's fair. That is like my, 8th Alpha Squirtle. Like, that's crazy. Sylveon! If you haven't yet, be shiny for Marvin. I am just making everyone mad. My goodness. Still without one? So, yeah, Sylveon, you need to be shiny for Marvin. Do it up. Double the Villions. Alpha Gardevoir way out there. No want. Don't need. Don't want it. There's a Chikorita there. Well, luckily the bird hasn't shined today. So that's exciting. It'll showdown in Kanto. Showdown in Kanto. Luckily, he says. No birds for me, please. Okay, there is one place that I want to check. Never mind, it's a battle zone right now. I can't do that. But there are a bunch of Pat Rat on that roof normally when it's not a battle zone. And those... Again, I did the measurements. It says it's close enough. But none of them have ever shined. Which I find weird. I feel like they definitely should have shined by now. Nope. All right. Still no bird. You don't see me, Gardevoir. I will not spook you and lose my spawn. Nope. Alpha Malamar. I heard the Totodile. There's another Chikorita there. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Eh. Ugh. Okay. Now that it's no longer a battle zone, I can go over this way. And get tiny mushrooms and such. But again, you can see pat rats up here. But again, none of them have ever been shiny. It's weird. Oh, Alpha Totodile. Hi, buddy. Touch. I made it angry. I guess I shouldn't have touched. I made him angry. Why are all Alpha Pokemon so aggressive? Like, they're so angry. And I feel like they're... excuse me. I feel like they're stronger, too, in the wild than when they actually join your team. Another Alpha Squirtle. Good lord. It'll be no time at all by the time we get another Alpha. We'll get a... Not only are we going to get another Squirtle, we're going to get a freaking Alpha one at this rate. Jimmy is hacking the game and using Alpha Donuts outside of hyperspace. How'd you know? How'd you know? I mean, no. Never. No. No, absolutely not. Ugh. Nada. goodness. Chico. Dun, 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 dun. Touch. I touched the Squirtle. I did it. Another Roserade. Nope. Kangaskhan, Phalanx. Oh my goodness. No bird. No Alpha Chikorita. Like, again, it's super hype that I got the Alpha Bulbasaur, but it could have been Chikorita. It could have been done. So, like, I'm excited, but I'm also like, come on. Got a couple of hippos over here, nothing crazy. Don't mind me. Just picking up all the sparklies. All of them. Getting all the sparklies is awesome. Ice Heal. I see Chikorita. I don't know. Did I spook a Gardevoir or something at one point? Because I don't see my second spawn. I feel like I did, and I didn't even realize I did. Well, that's unfortunate. Also, I saw the game kind of lag again. I don't think it's the game. I'm kind of wondering if it's like the capture card or something. It's weird. Another Roselia. Oh, goodness. Oh. I don't want to be an adult. I don't want to do laundry. I don't want to clean snow. That's what I'll be doing after stream. I don't want to. Dang it. I don't know what still sees me, but something still sees me. Alakazam, be shiny, please. Do it. I'm gonna take this berry, don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Another Sylveon. Gardevoir over here. I think we got our both our spawns back again. Like I said, I must have spooked a Gardevoir. Didn't mean to, but yeah, we got our one over here again. Didn't mean to. The Alpha Roserade was in the first two over here, right in front of the Zone 20 sign, so that had nothing to do with it. Gardevoirs. A lot of Garbodors. Alpha Totodile. There's an alpha. Feel like it's been a minute since we've seen an Alpha Chikorita. That's okay. It's getting its shiny friend, so that way the next one is going to be the shiny. Totally. Totally will be. I want to see at least one more today. At least. Probably wrap up here in about 30 minutes or so. Bird still not shiny. Good. Bird doesn't need to be shiny. Oh, Bulbasaur, Gardevoir, and the Bulbasaur saw me. Dang it. Go away. You don't see me. Hey, there we go. There's another Alpha Chikorita. Sadly, it's not the shiny. Oh, he saw me, though. angry. Oh, God. That's terrifying, actually. Lucario, Pavilion is in the middle there. Still haven't gotten anything shiny in the middle alphas. Literally all the alphas that I've gotten today have been outside of that area, so that's fun. Heracross, Sylveon. No. I spooked him. Stop seeing me. Oh, frig you, Roselia. Roserade. Whatever. Well, now you're gonna get burned. Because that actually made me mad. Again, hard to get it when you don't get the spawns. So now that spawn doesn't appear. So take that. Yeah, that's actually the worst part of spooking the Gardevoirs here. Is that if you get seen by any of the Pokemon from the first one, and you spook the Gardevoir in the second area where the Chikorita and the Bulbasaur spawn, you can't fix it. So you end up losing that spawn anyway. Dragonite, Roserade. Oh, goodness. The sun is getting low. Oh, no. Another Chikorita over here. Not shiny, unfortunately. Semi-poor. Got a Roserade. Nothing. A bird still not shining? No. Gudra. Alpha Gardevoir. That one's not going to run away. Chikorita. Nice. I am happy that we finally got a second Chikorita today, though. We got a shiny Chikorita today. That is really good. Couple Bulbasaurs. I said couple, that means both spawns are back, yes. They are. Another Chikorita way over there. Alright, so we got both spawns, yay. I've been seen by everything. Alpha trash. Got a Gardevoir. Try to stay away from it. Chikorita way back there. Not shiny. I'm watching this video on TikTok of this guy batting Cynthia with 6 Bidoofs. That sounds like torture. I don't know. Alright, I gotta sleep. Good night. Good luck. I appreciate it, Band Slam. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your sleeps. He did not win. Somehow that doesn't surprise me. I don't know. I just got a funny feeling that I didn't think 6 Bidoofs would beat Cynthia. Now, the fact that he got to Cynthia is interesting, assuming it's Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, which means he beat the other Elite Four members. Interesting, but alrighty. Another Chikorita, not shiny. Totodile. Oh my goodness. See, Garchomp, couple of Roserades. Alright. Another Alpha Roserade. Glad that didn't shine again. Taking this. And then taking this. Haha! It was right in front of him, too. We are about to be nighttime here. I have been seen by everybody. Garchomp, don't see me, please. No! He saw me as I said that. I'm over here. You can't find me. You can't find me. certainly trying, but did not find me. Ugh. I heard the Chikorita. Just don't spook the Gardevoir. I've been seen by the Altaria. He's a common. That's gonna be a nope for me. Nope. Two Talonflames in the middle there. Yo. Goldenrod. Goldenrod was easily like it is the best city to get to in Johto. There was so much you could do back in the day. Like you instantly started, you got your there were three things that was exciting. You got access to Mystery Gift, which was really nice back in the day because you could go with other Game Boys, and if you connected to Pokemon Stadium, you could get the Mystery Gift, and wasn't as good as what you got in like with actual physical games, but you still got some free stuff. You got access to your bike, which means you could travel the land faster, which is always good. And then you got your radio card. Could change the notes and whatnot. So, just a lot to do in Goldenrod to start off with when you get there in Johto. Of course, that's the original game, so I'm not talking about, like, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. But... oh, man. I'm thinking, as far as the stream itself goes, chat, I'm thinking I'm probably going to let this night cycle go through. And when it becomes day, I think that'll be... I think that'll be it for today. I'm satisfied with the shinies I got, and then, like I said, I got a couple of other things that I have to do. Like I said, I gotta be an adult and actually get ready for the upcoming week, which is, you know, another week. So, the weekends go by so fast. And it goes by even faster when you got things to do, so. Oh, man. I still really wish I had, like... I really wish I had the time to... do, like, one more stream. Because I would do, like, a stream of, like, Metroid Prime or kind of that miscellaneous game in that time slot. And I've been working on I worked for a while to try to figure out another slot for that. And unfortunately, because I work Monday through Friday, it just makes it difficult. I was trying to open up my Friday nights, but that's the best time that Mitch and I can hang out, so... So, unfortunately, no Friday night streams. Not normally, anyway. Like I said, I'm just talking about the overall normal. But... And then with all that being said... I want to get back into YouTube. So I am going to take some more time today to really poke around my schedule and see if I can figure out a good time to do things for the YouTubes. Another Chikorita right there. Boink. I see a Vanillite. Oh, goodness. Oh, I spooked the Gardevoir. But I caught it in time. I thought it was something else there for some reason. I may or may not be distracted, you know. It's not a image stream without a image T distraction. And you're gonna follow me, aren't you? No, you're just gonna synthesis. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I can tell by like the horizon in the game that we're getting closer to daytime. So we'll be ending a little earlier than 3 hours today, but that's okay. I'm satisfied on what we got today and everything. So unfortunately, no Alpha Chikorita today, more than likely. I mean, we still got a little bit of streaming left. Don't know why I stuttered there, but that's okay. Everything's fine. We're fine. Got 2 Chikoritas there, though. So we'll continue on next week, next Sunday. Next Sunday, I think I'm going to stream a bit longer, and maybe we'll do a couple of other things. I got to figure it out because it is going to be the day before my birthday. So, I want to do something a little bit more. So I might do a bit more next Sunday. We'll see. I also need to make sure that I have enough time to do everything that I need to do in terms of my normal stuff. As well as, like I said, I'll have plans at like 5 o'clock. Or 5:30 or whatever, so I can't stream forever, but I do want to do something a little more. So if you guys look forward to that, it'll be a lot of fun. Gardevoir. Malamar. Bulbasaur. Yeah, I would definitely say the prize for today is the Alpha Bulbasaur. That was really cool. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was cool. One of the best parts of the stream is that bird never shined. Let's go. Alright, new day dawning. We'll spawn right here, maybe into a shiny Alpha Chikorita. That would be wild, but otherwise, like I said, I think that's going to do it for today, my friends. I'm getting antsy. I didn't take a break today, so I figured rather than take another break or take a random break at the end of stream, we'll just go ahead and end. Alpha Dragalge right there, though. Yo. Alright, guys. Like I said, that's going to do it. I really, really appreciate everyone coming out to today's stream. We'll be back once again next Saturday, as we will be doing some more Alestra's Awakened. We're going to be going for the starters. We're going to start with Quackle, then we'll go for the Hydrake, and then Fawnlet. So we'll start in the Big Cave, and then or the Diamond Cave, where the Funglow was, then where the Twindra was, and then out in the forest. That's going to be my goal for Saturday, and then we'll continue the Alpha Chikorita hunt and maybe some other things next Sunday prior to my plans and everything. But I really appreciate everyone coming out today. It was a really good stream. I'm super happy, and yeah. So don't go anywhere. We're gonna go on a raid. We're gonna go raid a friendo. I want to try to get a little bit better about raiding people again. I know lately I've been not doing that, but copy and paste that raid message, tell them I sent you. We're gonna go raid my good friend Songbird, who is currently on some pet cam stuff, but doing some ZA shenanigans as well. So go give a song some love. Let her know that I sent you and everything, and I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. I really appreciate everyone for coming out, hanging out into the stream. The follow from Couch Potato, really appreciate that. And of course, anybody else who is lurking, I really appreciate you guys entirely. So yeah, go enjoy song, go enjoy some Pac-Am shenanigans, and then some more than likely ZA stuff. And we will see you next time. See you next weekend. Have a good one, Marvin, Nika. And then, like I said, anybody else, Enzi, I know was here earlier. Band Slam, Couch Potato, Chaos was here briefly. And like I said, anybody else who was raiding, who was lurking, raiding. We're gonna raid. Guys, go enjoy a song. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.